Interrupted our programming. Wait, is this on? Are we on? We've interrupted our programming to bring you live images from a city in Russia called Novosibirsk. Sky News first broke this story nationally less than a few minutes ago, and we're picking up both their satellite feed and Glasnost agency feed relayed to us via Sweden. I'm Jim O'Bannon.
And I'm Robin Wass. There it is, the strange atmospheric phenomenon. It is apparently that's been causing all the distortions in our broadcast since early this morning. Scientists still do not know what it is, but it is apparently several thousand feet above ground and poses no threat to the citizens of Russia.
You're watching live images of widespread panic throughout the former Soviet Union. Phones are out. Airports are closed. We have one report from a woman in Little Odessa who was talking to her fiancé when a horrendous rumbling started. Seconds later, the phone went dead.
We have reporter Tim Popovich on the phone right now. Tim, the question, what is the mood there in Little Odessa?
I was having lunch with my grandmother when the story first came on television. My family remembers watching the Chernobyl meltdown, how the government kept saying everything was fine. That's what it feels like now. That's why you're seeing so much panic. It's horrible.
Tim, let me share with you some of the information that's coming over the wire. None of this is confirmed, but it is the only information we have to go on. An anti-nuclear civil rights organization called the Blue Earth Acolytes is making claims that this phenomenon is the result of a failed fusion experiment.
I think there is radiation danger. It's just not telling anybody.
Now, another scientist thinks this might be part of the sun's surface, which, well, flaked off, if you will, and hit the Earth's atmosphere as a record solar flare. Now, if he is correct, he says we had better stock up on sunblock because the ozone will not survive this onslaught for much longer. And
Robin, excuse me. There have been additional unconfirmed sightings now over France, Korea, and here in the United States. Now, let me remind you, these are unconfirmed sightings, but they do include Washington, D.C. and New York City. We must ask you, our viewing audience, to remain calm. Please remain calm.
Well, as we have witnessed in Novosibirsk, injuries and deaths, they occur when people panic. If you are at work, just stay at work. If you are at home, stay at home. You are safer where you are than on the streets. Please do not panic. What happened?
We apologize. We seem to have lost our feeds from Novosibirsk. These additional unexplained phenomena have been confirmed by ships at sea. New York is about to be visited by some kind of unusual firestorm, the kind we have just been watching. The mayor's office is advising that everyone stay indoors. Do not, I repeat, do not go onto your roofs. While the storm is several thousand feet in the air, no one is quite sure what the storm will do once it arrives.
We have some new information here. We have just learned that the mayor has activated the air raid sirens. They have not been used since 1968.
Our WeatherView camera at the World Trade Center is now showing us this view. As you can see, it is still a considerable distance out to sea and approaching rapidly. It's very hard to make out exactly what it is through all that haze.
But that is huge, absolutely huge. The question, do we know, are there any ships out there that might be in danger?
Oh my goodness, what?
Jim, did you feel that?
Let's calm down. Please remain calm.
Folks, we have just felt a foreshock from the phenomenon, a little earthquake like the ones apparently experienced in Omsk and Moscow as the sky phenomenon made its way west from Novosibirsk. Again, officials are saying you are perfectly safe. They say do not run outdoors, do not panic, stay tuned as this story develops.